interesting to say. I was born in Spencer, Nebraska in 1934. I came from a family of 5 children, 3 girls and 2 boys.
Good boy. Wow, that was a good one. Okay, get ready.
Mom and Dad do for work?
He started out as a farmer in Spencer, Nebraska, and then they moved down to a farm in Sarpy County near Papillion, and he farmed for a time, and then they moved across the river, the Platte River, to Plattsmouth, Nebraska, where he worked in the Burlington Railroad. I think my favorite childhood memory was when we lived in Sarpy County, and the farm had a large forest on it that we would go out. Would go out with my older sisters and their friend, about the same age as they were, would go into the timber and pick truffles, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I can remember one time, we lived on the farm there. It was a big farmhouse, and I can remember my mother coming to me in the morning. I was sleeping and hadn't gotten up yet, and I was, I don't know what, 5, 6, 7, somewhere. Must have been 5 or 6. I can't remember for sure, but she told me, Dad and I are going to go out and milk the cows. And so when you wake up, you just stay in the house and everything will be fine. Well, I went to sleep. When I got up, nobody was there, and I was scared to death. So what I did, I got dressed, and I walked over to our neighbors, Ethel Iskey and her sister. They were, I think, about my older sister's age, 10 years, something like that. And I walked over there by myself, you know, a little kid. And then, of course, when the folks got in the house after milking the cows and taking care of all of that, I wasn't there.
So then they got scared because they didn't know where you were.
So that was the first place where they went.
Okay, so you guys thought the same thing.
Yeah.
How old were you when you met Grandpa?
I would have, let's see, probably I was out of high school, working at the courthouse. Probably about 19, 20, somewhere in there.
Did he pursue you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go, fall for him right away.
No.
But it didn't take long.
No.
And he was a good man, very gentle and caring.
What's your and Grandpa's favorite activity to do together?
Yeah, the square dancing.
Oh, was it square dancing?
Square dancing, yeah. And it was kind of a funny deal one time. Our friends, two other couples, we saw them talking on the street there one time, and we were going to meet them. And what they were talking was about, well, we have to be careful about Bill, so he will think this will be a good deal. Well, they talked him into going to the square dancing to learn how to do it and everything. We did it and had an absolutely great time with it, and all the friends we made with it. And he loved it. He absolutely loved it.
So it wasn't hard to convince Grandpa?
Not when he got into it, he loved it. And we had a good time. We made a lot of good friends doing the square dancing, and we traveled some too with the national square dancing big deal they had. I don't remember where was it, Indianapolis. Several of them we went to.
Really?
Yeah, every year they had a big deal. Should I tell it?
If you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Well, it happened one night. He was sound asleep when I came to bed, and when I got into, he was sleeping on his left side, and so I cuddled up to him a little bit, and then I got, how do I want to say this? I knew what I was doing, but I couldn't stop myself, and I was kind of against him, and I was kicking him, Have
Yeah.
you ever done that?
Yeah.
And I knew what I was doing, but I couldn't stop. And I knew I was going to wake him up, but like I said, I couldn't stop. Pretty soon, he raises up on his left elbow, looks back at me, and he says, "Well, did you make it?"
And then did you answer him or just start?
I got giggles.
You got the- And how old were you when you had Dad?
21. I
Okay.
think it was 21.
Did you know you were having a boy, or was it a surprise?
I think it was a surprise.
Did you have a feeling?
No,
No. 'Cause-
whatever it was going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite thing about Greg?
Well, he was an easy child to raise, and he knew what he wanted, and he was intelligent, and he wasn't really any trouble
Yeah.
growing up or anything like that.
What is your favorite memory with your kids?
With my kids. Well, They were, well, we went on, every summer we always went on a trip someplace, and they enjoyed that. And so we enjoyed it too. And I can remember one time, how was this? We were driving along, and I don't know, Bill was kind of giving me a rough time about driving. And so I did drive a lot, and pretty soon well, I drove up over a bridge, and of course that kind of jiggles you, you know. Well, and he kind of woke up like that. What happened? What happened? And I said, everything's fine. I was just going across the bridge. Oh, well, you can pull over and I'll start driving again. And I said, well, okay. So I did, and then somehow pretty soon, we kind of were giving each other a bad time about driving. Well, anyway, he says, I'm going to pull over and you let Greg sit up in the front seat. And I said, okay, fine.
And then so he didn't want any
He didn't want any guff.
Yeah. Now, how old were you when you had Lynn, your daughter Lynn?
About 22, maybe.
Okay.
23, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Now now you didn't know if you're having a boy or a girl. Did your pregnancies feel different?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Everything was fine.
Yeah. Favorite thing about your daughter Lynn?
My daughter Lynn, well, she's a good person. She's raising her kids. And they're doing great in school. And she's just a good person.
What's your favorite animal?
Dogs.
Dogs. Bulldogs. High five. Yeah. Good. What do you feel like is your biggest accomplishment in life?
My
Thus far?
children.
Your children?
Mhm.
Woo! I got it! I got it! Good shot!
Happy birthday to you. There you go.
Any advice on
Just
letting-
live a good life.
Just live a good life?
Good life.
Do
Be
you have-
gentle and be good to people.